Welcome to the Shipkeeper's workshop. Yeah, I just got way too busy with the work that was involved with doing the Shipkeeper's log. I missed doing it. It was actually a ton of fun, but the actual work that I had to do for Amistad just got way too busy. And so, as you know, 2 years ago, basically fell off the grid as far as doing the Shipkeeper's log. But the boat now has a crew of 4 full-time folks, including Captain Nicholas Alley, who has been really pushing the crew in such a great direction. The boat looks phenomenal. She's in better shape than she's been in probably 6 or 7 years, long before I took over. And I'm just so happy to have the boat in really, really good hands. So if you go on discoveringamistad.org, you can see where the boat's going to be. She's in New London right now as I film this. She's going to be heading down to Harlem, and she's going to go up the Hudson River, and she'll be in Montauk later this summer. So again, go on discoveringamistad.org. You can see what the schedule is, and hopefully you guys can get by and see what the boat looks like now. She's just in great, great shape, and she's in really great hands. As far as me here, I've been more than busy enough. Last year was busy with something called the Boston Tea Party ships. Yes, as you might imagine, they're recreations of the vessels from the Boston Tea Party. They're in Boston, Massachusetts. And I'm showing you some pictures here of some of the work that I did. That kept me extremely busy last year. Also here in the shop and on the vessels themselves. That was a ton of fun to work with those folks. They're really good people. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Boston to go see those, it is one of the most fun, silly, educational programs you could ever walk yourself through. They do a really, really great job there. For the remainder of this calendar year, I've got Starlite Express. She's a 19-foot runabout, home built. She's got some burn marks on some of the varnish through some of the stained marine plywood, so I'm going to smooth out those stains visually. Take care of the exterior, the top sides and the bottom sides, go inside, strip the paint. The wiring is in okay shape, but I'd like to clean it up. So I'm going to tear out almost all the wiring, rewire it, and then try to sell the boat at the end of this season. My timing as far as trying to sell it is going to be atrocious, but that's all right. The boat will be done when it's done, and it'll sell when it'll sell. I just hope it goes to a good home. Other projects I have coming in, I have Riverside 16, which is a gorgeous little sailing skiff, rigged similar to a catboat as far as how the mast is stepped all the way up in the breast hook of the boat. And the owner has been kind enough to ask me to do a full restoration on the vessel, which would be, that's why I have this shop. This is why I wanted to have this space, is for jobs like this. I'm so looking forward to it. It'll take 4 to 6 weeks to get it done. Of course, we'll document the entire thing. And yes, I am still doing work for Amistad. Next episode of this, you'll see I'm actually going to be jumping in and finishing some little bits and bobs, some reefing blocks, which go on the end of the main boom. So I'm rebuilding some of those because the main boom was rebuilt last year. And then we're also going to be doing some spacers that are just that, spacers. They go at the very top. These spacers are going at the top of the shrouds to spread the shrouds apart to make it easier to put your feet in while you're climbing. Apart from that, yes, that seems busy enough, but I also have a 7-foot 8-inch auklet skiff that I've been wanting to build for the last, 3 years. And I think by this late fall, after the Riverside 16 is done, I think I may actually finally be able to get started on that. Well, at least continue it. I have the frames or the molds for the frames done. And so that'll be a fun project to have you along for. In the meantime, that's about it for now. And I look forward to seeing you all next time on the Shipkeeper's Workshop.